Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Casil. Here's the solutions to your second exam, the 2D kinematics test. Number 9, baseball is thrown from point S, which is over here, in right field to home plate. The dashed line on the diagram shows the path of the ball. For this exercise, use a coordinate system with up as the positive vertical direction and to the right as the positive horizontal direction, with the origin at the point the ball was thrown from. So this is 0, 0 right here. Neglect air resistance. Air existence. Sketch below and explain graphs for a horizontal velocity versus time graph and the vertical velocity time graph and explain. Second, do the same thing, but this time for acceleration. So let's think first about what's happening with our velocity. The ball is going to be moving this way. That means that it's going to have a component that is in the up and to the left. We've already said that to the left is the negative horizontal direction and that up is the positive y direction. So if I start on my graph down here and I look at my horizontal direction, I'm starting with a negative velocity in the horizontal direction. I already know something. As this ball travels along, its velocity vector is turning because of the acceleration of gravity, but those components each time in the x direction are always the same. In the y direction, we see a changing velocity, but in the x direction, I have a constant velocity because it is to the left, it is a negative horizontal velocity. So my graph should look like that. In the vertical direction, I'm starting with a positive velocity. When I reach the highest point on my trajectory, that velocity is 0. And when I come back down to home plate, I should have the same velocity that I ended with, or that I started with, but in the negative direction. So my vertical velocity looks like that. If this was drawn to scale, I should be able to find the slope of my line, and it should be equal to the acceleration of gravity. Alright, my acceleration, we already know in the horizontal direction, an object that is moving in projectile motion has 0 horizontal acceleration, and in the vertical direction it has the acceleration due to gravity. Our coordinate system says that up is positive and down is negative. That acceleration is down towards the ground, so that means my acceleration in the vertical direction should be a negative 9.8 meters per second squared. So my graphs should look like that. Alright, turning the page. On the next page here, we've got 2 toy trucks. They roll up the tables. The height of the tables, speeds of the trucks, and the masses of the trucks are given. You already know. Does the mass matter? No, you have not solved a single problem in which mass has been a variable you have included. Will truck A be in the air for longer, shorter, or the same as truck B before it reaches the ground? Well, I know that in the horizontal direction, is there any acceleration? Nope. I know that in both cases, I have a vertical acceleration that's equal to the acceleration of gravity, which means that that is the direction in which my object will be influenced by time. So here this object is going to accelerate towards the ground at the same rate that this object will accelerate towards the ground. This one has further to go. This one has a shorter distance. Therefore, it will be in the air for less time than object B. So will truck A be in the air for a longer, shorter, or same? For a shorter time, because gravity accelerates them in the y direction, and that acceleration is equal for both objects regardless of mass. If that acceleration is the same, then a greater distance requires more time to cover. You can write an explanation that follows that there. Number 11. A ball is thrown straight upwards and falls back to the same height. The student makes this graph of the velocity of the ball as a function of time. What, if anything, is wrong with the student's graph? If something's wrong, explain the error and how to correct it. This graph is not correct. What this graph tells me right here, I know a few things about a velocity versus time graph. One of the things I know is that the slope equals acceleration. So, right here, I have a negative slope, and by some miracle, at this point right here, the slope of the line reverses. So here